Jill?
Head. Nice one.
What'd you say?
I said nice one.
Over here, what other weapons do you guys have?
Slide on spit.
Yep.
Spitting. I love spitting. Because
Phrasing.
there's not a guy around if he's choking me. And I'm like, they don't like it. I wouldn't like it either. But that split second is like, yeah! So it's a wonderful weapon. So hands, feet, head, mouth. What's the last one on here?
Especially if you have Ebola.
Yeah, I mean, look. If he's grabbing me here, I'm going to use ow.
You can't prepare, sister.
I told them all, you better protect that thing. All right,
Doesn't
so
make it hurt any less.
there's a lot of things we have. Even our forearms. Forearms are great movers. Even this part is a great mover. Fingers don't always do it, but that has a lot of power. So you'll learn all that stuff today. Also, let's go to weapons that you can improvise. The first thing that I have, and that's why we have the kitty cat key guards, should always have your keys with you at any time. When you leave a place of safety, you are a target, big time. So the kitty cat key guard that I've created the pink ones, and we have pink and black. It just fits in your finger. I hate to say this, like a cigarette, but it fits. And you can always grab the bags, you can pick things up, you can open your car door, but it does make an amazing weapon. And if somebody grabs me from behind, I can always stab them, rake around, rake them, whatever. And you can't take it from me. Unlike, how many people have been told to do that?
Yeah.
Well, Luke and I got jumped coming out of Missy's Christmas party one day.
Really? Wow.
And a guy ran up and grabbed it and ripped my fingers wide open. Found my keys with my dad's World War I and World War II double tags. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you that, did I?
Great. The day's been made.
Anyway, so this is an item of opportunity. It's plastic. I've gone all over the world with it. It doesn't scan, so it's great.
I attest to that. I travel with it all the time.
I wouldn't bring it into a courthouse and go, there's my kitty cat key guard. Although I was at the federal building and a guy said, where'd you get that? And I said, I have them. He goes, how can I get it? So,
TSA never stops you with that?
Not too far.
because it doesn't scan,
Right.
just in the bottom of my purse.
It looks like it
It's a
keeps it.
kitty cat.
It's interesting that TSA does and doesn't check.
Right.
I know they'll take tweezers away,
But
but
it's a lot better to go through that than rather than, oh, this knife, no, this taser, no.
They're allowed
this
a
gun,
box
no. You're
cutter.
like, okay, can I have a
And they're
kitty cat
easy to
key guard?
replace as they confiscate one, you can get another one.
yeah, they are. Anyway, all right, your cell phones. Guys, never talk on your cell phone, really. Let's set an example right away, not being stupid women, because 85% of most of the attacks could be avoided by being aware. The texting, the bad guy already has done his street homework. Today, this is called the street smart survival skill. I fight for my life. The reason why we have our t-shirts is because I want to let you know, if you're going to attack me, I'm going to fight for my life. Bring it on. Just bring it on. They're usually like, nah, that's too much work. But know that your cell phone is what the predators look for, especially with these young women. They know your color of your hair, they know what car you're driving, they know what you have around your necklace, they know absolutely everything about it, and they're waiting for you to get on the cell phone. And I catch myself every time I'm walking out of the bank, somebody calls me or I get a text, and the first thing I'm doing, I'm walking out, I'm looking, I'm like, okay, that's stupid. I'm walking out of a bank with money and I'm looking at my cell phone. So, but your cell phones are great weapons. With a cell phone, you can, first of all, it almost makes a good fist, and you can also pound someone with it, smash it in their face. Your purse, swinging it, a jacket, if somebody has a knife, take your jacket off and wrap it around your arms. What I don't understand is on the airplane, 9/11, the airplanes, they had box cutters. How many were there on the plane?
Oh, man, 300 something?
Oh, how many bad guys?
Oh, 3 only.
3 with box cutters. I'd be loading myself up with purses and jackets, and we'd all just storm the guys. Are you going to get cut? Yes. But you could get cut on muscle parts. You don't want to expose vital parts. But items of opportunity, we have to think. Shoes are great. Oh my God, especially a high heel. Wham! Right in the temple. You
My
know?
daughter knows that one. She threw a shoe at my boyfriend's head once.
Your hats, you know, guys that wear
Who
visors.
throws a shoe?
When you have a hat or something like that, you wear when you're out driving, man, you can just go whack, whap it. It hurts, especially that plastic thing in the back. I've used it before, and they're all like, whoa! Your watch. I know we have expensive and wonderful watches, but every now and then, if you're in a tight situation, you need to have some kind of weapon in your hand. Your watch can make, you can put that watch right over and make like brass knuckles. Pencil and pen. You can go to prison, by the way, for a pencil and pen.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all about intention. If an officer says, what are you going to do with that pen? You're going to say, I'm going to, sign autographs. But if you go, well, I'm scared, officer, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I've got like these gangs following me and I wanted to protect myself, you just committed a felony. Because you showed, I know, look at the face.
Wow.
You showed
Yeah,
intent to
in
hurt
school-
someone.
In school, if a child uses a pen or a pencil, is threatening another student, that's a weapon.
So know thy language. If you do hurt someone, you do stab someone, because we need, look, in 2011, we released 45,000 prisoners due to overcrowding. Every 2 minutes, a woman's raped in this country. Every day, 1,000 women are physically, sexually assaulted and murdered. And every year, 3 million women are stalked. Are you going to change the bad guy?
No.
No. A pedophile is a pedophile.
Yeah, I don't see those numbers going down anytime.
And, no, they're going up.
They're going up.
Rape is 68% up in colleges because they cannot even handle the problem they had to create inside courts in college. And you can't change the system, but we can change us. We can be aware, we can do things to make a difference. So, a magazine, roll it up, man, it makes a great weapon. And that guy Boyd Cooper that said, oh, I don't see how, everybody in this workshop
Boyd is
is going to get a certificate of completion.
I saw that.
So this guy goes, I don't see how a certificate's gonna protect you. I said, well,
Paper cuts.
I would roll it up and smash it in your face. We are creative, ladies. We are creative. Glasses are good, take them off. I know they're expensive, but if you're gonna save your life, stab it in a guy's eye. I don't care if he's 300 pounds. His eye is the same eye you have, and it's gonna hurt just as much. Wallet, keys, water bottle. I have a student, Leanne. She had one of the guys coming out to attack her. She was drinking some water, and the minute he came up to her, she went, quiche, and all the water went in his face, and it was like that, and then she kicked him in the balls, and everybody was happy. And a belt. Belt is,
I just want to say about the water.
oh,
There was a story, I don't know where, if it was in the States or Australia, but an elderly woman, her home was broken into, and this man meant to rape her. And she had boiling water for tea she was making on the stove, and he got that tea, or that hot water on him and stopped the attack right away. Because she thought, I'm not going to defend myself, I'm, compared to him, hot water, done. She had to call the ambulance for him.
and I got it.
Australia, okay, that's it. Those Australian women, by the way.
Women,
That is down under.
some
vacation.
elderly women are really tuned in because they've lived through wars. We had a dear friend, his mother, this is long ago because he's passed away, but she was an old French woman in her 80s, and she was standing in the train station, and some guy came up and started to grab her purse. And she just turned and looked at him and went, quiche! Oh. Right in the head, he went, and then walked away. That woman had been through 2 wars, nobody was gonna get her purse.
Armenian, World War I, World War II.
Yeah. So, when it's kind of like, I ain't gonna take this crap anymore, I'm fighting for my life, bring it on. They don't like that, and everything goes down for them at that point. Oh, and then your belt. A belt is great, not all of us women wear belts, but
That buckle works.
that buckle works, man. You can just, bam, and keep your distance with it. So there's a lot of this stuff. All right, now turn to the next page, on this last page. And terminology. Shit, I should have worn my glasses. All right, so.
Son, how about
I had Jackie out, so
I have some, I found them. I gave them to Kathy. Do you want glasses?
No, forget it. I'll-
Just hold it out here.
long arms.
Here, can you hold that? All right, so, what do we, Rosana, ¿cómo se dice en español? Cabeza, sí. Sí, pero, so, but it's no longer. In our world right now, it's called a computer.
Oh.
So, who works on computers here? We all work on computers, so what happens when the motherboard goes out?
We swear.
It goes down, man, and that's what you protect. If Sensei Eric grabs me from behind, I know we do this in stunt work all the time. Koosh! Right? This is not going to hurt him at all. An elbow to that part is not going to hurt him. So what would hurt him is if I moved my hips aside and bashed him in the balls and then came up and did other things. But this body part is not going to, how old are you?
12.
Are you
13.
Okay, you've heard
Physically.
You've heard those words before.
No, she's watching how you're just like gonna
Oh,
raise them.
okay. So understand that the head is what you want. This computer is what you want to take out. No matter what I do, if he's choking me, that's not going to hurt him. That would, the ears, the soft spot. And by the way, kicking a guy, which you will learn in the groin, as we've all learned, men have had their penis all their life. They've learned to get it out of the way. But I acquired the computer. So it's acquiring targets. Loosener. Okay. So, there are going to be some guys, first of all, when you leave here, please teach other people. Everything that you learn today, please teach other people. When you teach, you learn twice, and you can't go wrong. Who said there's no perfect?
There's no such